image formation by plane mirror. Image formation by plane mirror. This is the topic. Let us discuss how the plane mirror form the image. But my dear, before that, you should know that we take the two kind of the object. One is the point object. It means the object which I'll take, the object which I'll select looks like a point. It looks like a point. Here I have drawn in my diagram, in my symbolic representation. This is called point object. Other is the extended object. Extended object. You also know this in class 10th, but you are not knowing. You must not be knowing. You might not knowing that to whom we call extended object and to whom we call a point object. And therefore, I am discussing with you that actually there are the two objects selection. We can do the theory, we can do all these phenomena either by taking the point object or either by taking extended object. They looks like this way. If you remember, in your most of the diagram of class 10, you are writing A and B like this. So I am putting this in bracket that the extended object looks like this. So I am showing you the reflection or image formation by plane mirror first of all by taking the point object. Please take care. I will show you by extended object also, but first I take the point object and show the image formed by the plane mirror with the help of phenomena called reflection. Be very clear and be attentive with the video. Please don't misuse the things. Try to understand. If you have any problem with respect to my topic, my concept which I am giving you, you can give it to your informations on my email or my WhatsApp number. Everybody, at the end of my video lecture, I will give my email ID also on the board as well as my WhatsApp number also. So this is about your queries which I am talking about. If you have any queries with the video which I am giving you to all for observations, for discussion, for study purpose, please, if you have any doubt, please you will, without any hesitation, you will contact to me on my email ID or on my WhatsApp number, which I will give it to you at the end of this video lecture. Okay, so with the help of point object, let us form the image in the case of plane mirror. So what I am going to do, say I have taken the plane mirror here. The plane mirror is like this. I have taken vertical plane mirror. So the plane mirror is this, and I have taken the object. It's very important that if I have taken that side as a polished, it's a normal understanding, my dear. If I taken on that side a polished, no doubt the front side, where this side is the reflecting surface. This is the reflecting surface. Okay, so now I have drawn the plane mirror in front of you, my dear. Now suppose I have taken the point object over here. Say here I have taken the point object and say it is denoted by O in the diagram. Now my dear, you know that I have to show you that where will be the image. My question to you, the question is, where will be the image of this point object capped at O? The question is, where will be the image? You have to show it by drawing diagram that where will be the image of this point object O, which is capped in front of the plane mirror. Right? Now, for example, my dear, let the light will go from this point object to this. Okay, the first step. The light will go anywhere, but on the mirror only I am talking about. Now upper I am not interested, down of the mirror I am not interested. Because जितना mirror का area होगा, I am interested the reflection from the entire surface of the mirror, not above or below that surface. Am I clear? That's a normal thing which you can understand. So say the light from point O is coming an incident at the point M on the plane mirror. Try to understand. So what do you call this ray? This ray will be called as the incident ray. I have written incident, but you will read this as incident ray. And now after drawing incident ray, if you remember my previous video of that class of laws of reflection, my dear, incident ray is not only important to draw, right? What I should do? I should draw the normal. Then only I can measure the angle of incidence. So let us draw the normal here. I am drawing with the different pen here. This is how to draw the normal. Normal is drawn perpendicular to the surface. So if the surface is like this and this is the point of incidence, and you know according to law all the ray has the same point of incidence. So I will draw the normal at this point, and the normal will be like with my dotted line I am drawing. Please take care. And this is called normal ray. Okay, so now if this is a normal ray and this is the point of incidence, you can see here that what will happen? The light will be bounces back. I said in the reflection what is happening? The light is bounces back in the same medium. So here the reflection takes place. Here the light goes in the same medium. And I have drawn the arrow like this. This ray is the refracted ray. And you know very well, where is the angle I? That this is a normal ray, this is the normal ray, and this is the incident ray, this is angle of incidence. This is angle of incidence. This is angle of reflection. That is refracted ray and normal ray make angle of reflection, and the incident ray and normal ray make angle of incidence. This is one ray I have drawn from point O. My dear, आप ये समझो, ये एक इंसिडेंट रे मैंने बनाया है और उसका रिफ्लेक्शन इज अलोंग MN. MN. So the name of incident ray is OM and the reflection is along MN. This is one ray, but you know that to form an image, to get the image, at least two rays should be drawn. Minimum two rays should be drawn. So let us draw the another ray like this. This is another incident ray, you can say. This is another incident ray. Like this is incidenting at point Q. So now in the figure there are two incident ray. One is moving along OM and other is moving along OQ. Now ये इंसिडेंट रे का मैंने तीन रे बना लिया. दिस इज इंसिडेंट रे, दिस इज रिफ्लेक्टेड रे एंड दिस इज द नॉर्मल. नाउ फॉर दिस इंसिडेंट रे आल्सो आई हैव टू डू द सेम थिंग. That, sir, if this is the incident ray, I should draw the normal at the point of incidence. So let us draw the normal here. And this is the normal ray which has the point of incidence Q. Now my dear, again this is the incident ray, this is the normal ray, and therefore they make an angle, like that angle is angle I. You all know, because this is incident ray and this is the normal ray. So they make an angle called angle of incidence. Similarly, this ray will also bounces back in the same medium because it strikes the reflecting surface. According to reflection phenomena, it will be bounces back. bounces back. Look at the arrow. I have turned the arrow this way. This is bounces back in the same medium, and this is the refracted ray. Another refracted ray. I hope it is clear. This is my plane mirror. This is the another refracted ray. Such that this normal ray and this refracted ray, I repeat, this normal ray and this refracted ray make an angle of refraction, that is angle R. Now my dear, I have drawn two incident ray in front of you as the class 10 said. To form an image, minimum two rays are required. I have drawn the two incident ray. One is OM, other is OQ. The first incident ray OM, the refracted ray is along MN. The another incident ray OQ, the refracted ray is along QS. With my diagram it is clear. But my dear, how to get the image? Because you know, sir, not only the two minimum rays required to form an image, that two rays should meet at a point. The two refracted ray should meet at a point where they meet, that will give the image. दोनों मिलना चाहिए ना, मिलेगा तो ही हमको इमेज मिलेगा. लेकिन मेरा एक रिफ्लेक्टेड रे ऐसे जा रहा है, एक रिफ्लेक्टेड रे ऐसे जा रहा है, दोनों रिफ्लेक्टेड रे ऐसे जा रहे हैं. They are not meeting actually. They are not meeting actually. Please take care of this point. The two refracted ray, मैंने दो रे बना दिया, लेकिन still I am not getting the image actually. So what should I do? In my imagination, virtually, and that's all imagination, what I did, look at it, this is very important, and that's image formation, last point you can say. This is very important. What I'm going to do, in my imagination, I will extend this inside the mirror. I said I will extend this inside the mirror. Similarly, I will extend this reflected ray also inside the mirror. Tak, 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 tak. You can see. So this is the, you can say, image I. But do you think this was actually they were meeting? No. I did it in my imagination. Where they are meeting, try to understand. Where this image is, where these two refracted rays meet. They meet inside the mirror. Inside the mirror. Don't say behind the mirror. Behind the mirror कुछ नहीं होता है. Behind the mirror, आप अपने घर में देखो कबोर्ड में, behind mirror कुछ नहीं है. The image is get inside the mirror. In the plane mirror, the image is that inside the plane mirror. Don't write behind the plane mirror. Because बच्चों को habit है, when I write concave or convex, there they are habit of writing behind and behind. But in the concept of plane mirror, please make a note of this, that the image don't write behind the mirror, the image is formed inside the mirror. And second point is very important, ये image actually नहीं form हो रहा था, ये image I formed virtually. I did it in my imagination. कोई भी अंदर मिरर के नहीं घुस सकता है. So I did it in my imagination to get this image, and therefore such images are called virtual image. Virtual image. So what are the two important points while showing you the image formation by plane mirror I have done? The very two important point is that, sir, whenever the image is formed by the plane mirror, it will be formed inside the mirror. And second, the nature of the image which is formed is virtual image. Any time whenever you do plane mirror reflection, the image nature will be a virtual, because they are not actually meeting. We did it in our imagination to get an image. And इसीलिए हम जब आईना के सामने, मिरर के सामने खड़े रहते हैं, तो हम अंदर दिखाई देते हैं. That is, we are not behind it. हम मिरर के अंदर दिखाई देते हैं, पानी के अंदर दिखाई देते हैं. पानी is also acting like a plane mirror. सो पानी के अंदर दिखाई देते हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड द इमेज इज नॉट अ रियल. आप छू के देखो पानी में हम हमारा चेहरा नहीं हाथ आएगा. है ना क्लियर? व्हाई? दैट इज वर्चुअल इमेज. दैट्स नॉट अ रियल इमेज. सो द सेकंड पॉइंट इज अ वर्चुअल इमेज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड द लास्ट पॉइंट which is a very important, my dear, you can see in my diagram जितने distance पे object है, the image is also at the same distance. Please try to understand. Image कितने distance पे मिलता है from the plane mirror? That is my point number 3. What is my point number 3? Sir, point number 3 gives an idea that the image formed inside the mirror, inside तो मिलता ही है, मैंने पहले ही मेंशन किया है. The image formed inside the mirror at the same distance as that of the object, try to understand. The image formed inside the mirror, ठीक है यहां तक, at the same distance as that of the object from the plane mirror. As of the object distance, you can write as of the object distance from the plane mirror. In short, ये लाइन का मतलब है, this meaning of this line is the distance of the image here, the distance of the image and the distance of the object from the plane mirror is same. And I will show you in this video itself geometrically. I will prove that the image distance and object distance from the plane mirror are same. I am not only writing this to show you that यहाँ image मिल रहा है. I'm not only writing on the basis of my diagram that the distance of the image and the distance of the object is same. My dear, I am telling you this on the basis of geometrical proof, which I'll show you in my video right now. So this is very important. These 3 points are very important whenever we do the image formation by plane mirror. I have drawn one diagram also. And what are the 3 important points? So the image is formed inside the mirror, first point. Second is the image is not a real image. It's a virtual image. It's an imagination. That's what is we are getting inside the water, our image. Am I clear? So that image is a virtual image. And the third, the image where it formed, the distance of that image from the plane mirror is exactly the same as the distance of the object from the plane mirror. जितने दूर पे ऑब्जेक्ट है उतने ही दूर पे इमेज inside the mirror दिखाई देता है. I hope it is clear. So these are the 3 basic points whenever we discuss the image formation by plane mirror. It's my humble request that you please write down whatever things given and draw this diagram also while watching this video. After this, I will do the different situation by keeping the plane mirror in a different position. How to get the image if the mirror position is keep on changing. If the plane mirror which is capped, right now in my diagram I capped it vertically, right? You can see. But what happens if I change the direction of the mirror? If I incline the mirror, if I tilt the mirror, then what will be the image formation? Where will be the image form? I will give you a small hint also, a very logical point also to do all those kind of numerical. If the mirror is tilted, then where will be the image formed by the plane mirror? Am I clear? So please you write all these 3 points along with the diagram, and then I will proceed that how the image will be formed by the plane mirror if the mirror is tilted to different angle. Well, my dear, let's begin with the image formation by the plane mirror, where in the situation where the plane mirror is capped in a different position. So in this video, I will show you the 2 things my two questions in this video. The first is image formation by plane mirror to show the image distance is equal to object distance. Image formation by plane mirror, the very first question I have to show that geometrically how I'll show this, that the distance of the image or image distance is equal to object distance. प्लेन मिरर में जितने दूर पे ऑब्जेक्ट होता है उतने ही दूर पे इमेज मिलता है फ्रॉम द प्लेन मिरर. हाउ विल वी शो दिस? लुक एट दिस geometrically. For example, my dear, I have drawn the plane mirror like this. Same diagram which I have done, and say I have taken the object here as a point object. As I said, मेरे को शो करना है, the proof is something else. I can take any object, either a point object or extended object. I will show you the diagram with the extended object also. So say I have taken the point object and my intention to show image distance is equal to object distance. Now you know that the light from point O, that is point object, say it strike the plane mirror. You have to show the polished surface and refracting surface. So say it strike the plane mirror at point M. Now my dear, this ray is the incident ray. You know, OM is the incident ray. What should I do? I have drawn the normal over here. I have drawn the normal here, and I'll assume that this is a normal ray. Let I assume the incident ray make angle theta, because I have to show, right? So let it make an angle theta with the normal. Now my dear, what happen when this ray will incident at point M? The incident ray will be reflected back in the same medium or bounces back in a same medium, say along MN. My previous diagram only, but in previous diagram I showed that how the image formed. Now in this diagram, with the same diagram, I am showing you the geometrical proof that image distance and object distance are equal. Look at it. So I have drawn the ray, refracted ray. I will write here refracted ray along MN. And according to law of refraction, this ray will also make an angle with normal, but according to law of refraction, angle I and angle R are same. So if angle I is theta, this is my angle I. So if angle I is theta, angle R is also theta. I hope it is clear. Now my dear, do the next thing, do the next part, which is very important, and then I will show you how to form the image fast while tilting the mirror. With my one of the logic trick I will give you. Please you follow that trick. Everybody, those who are watching my video, please follow the trick. That what is the trick to form the image by the plane mirror? So my dear, here I am giving you the trick. That what is the trick here? My dear, as soon as I got the object ka position is over here, draw the perpendicular from the object on the mirror. Please draw the perpendicular from the object on the mirror as I have drawn here. So now you can see if this is angle theta, if this is your angle theta, I am moving my hand, so this is also angle theta. I hope it is clear. And this is my geometrical construction that I have drawn the perpendicular. Let the name of the perpendicular is OP. This is my construction. So if this is theta, then this is also theta, because the normal and OP, normal line, the normal ray here and OP are parallel to each other. So it will follow Z. You can see Z, that is alternate angle. Well, I hope it is clear. Similarly, now here only I can prove this, that where will be the image. Now this point, this line MN will be extended further, that is inside the mirror, to get the image. You know from my previous diagram, ये line, the reflected ray, will be extended in our imagination inside the mirror. So I will do that. Say, I will पहले say, because this is the trick, na? This is the trick. This will be the reflected ray. In imagination, it will be produced inside the mirror. And you must be knowing, oh God, this will be the image point. This will be the image point, 110%. So what should I do? I can draw the perpendicular, as I have drawn the perpendicular from O. Similarly, I can draw the perpendicular from I also on the plane mirror. Another perpendicular I have drawn. So these are the two perpendicular. One is OP and other is IP. These are the two perpendicular I have drawn. You can see my diagram. By extending this, by producing the reflected ray inside the mirror, I got a point, and I suggested that let this point is I. Sure, because this is a kind of a trick which you're supposed to know. By drawing only one ray, see, I am getting the idea about image. What is the important point is, here by drawing only one ray, only one incident ray, I get an idea about the image I. I have not taken another incident ray. Am I clear? And here only I am able to prove my topic, that image distance and object distance are equal. Look at it how. Now my dear, you know this is 90. Even this is 90 in my diagram. That is, I will write here proof. You can write here normal ray also. I am writing 1 point. Say I am writing here the word T. Proof. What is the proof? Angle OPM is equal to angle IPM. OPM is equal to IPM. Both are equal to 90 degree. That is right angle triangle. One point. Second point, MP, you can see MP, the line MP in the plane mirror itself, the point of incidence M and the point of incidence P. This MP is a common MP, side MP is equal to side MP, common side. Common side. Now my dear, if I draw, because this is the reflected ray, you see my diagram, this is the reflected ray. You can see here, this is the reflected ray, I am putting arrow on that. You can see. Now this reflected ray is produced inside. So if it is produced inside, don't you think this reflected ray on this side also, I can draw the normal like this? So that side also if I draw the normal, no doubt if this is angle theta and this is angle theta, So this is also angle theta. So now if this is angle theta, I am sure you can see in my diagram ray ML and ray PI are parallel to each other. So it is also angle theta. So in my diagram you are sure that angle LMI, you can see angle LMI is theta. For example, because here angle NMT is theta. So you can see they are vertically opposite angle. So here also the ray ML and ray PI are parallel to each other. So this is also angle theta. And this is 90. So no doubt the angle, this angle will become 90 minus theta. Similarly, on this side also, if this is angle theta, this is 90, so this angle will be 90 minus theta. It's my request to bio student, those who are biology student, please try to understand and watch the video very carefully. This is for you all, my dear student. I am doing so that you can understand the things very clearly. So now, my dear, you can see that one is angle OPM is equal to angle IPM, that is equal to 90 degree. Second, the side MP is equal to side MP, that is common side. And third point, you can see that angle OMP is equal to angle IMP, important. That angle OMP is equal to angle IMP and both are equal to 90 minus theta. So my dear, with the help of two angle and one side, that is with the help of SAA test, with the help of, I repeat, one side and two angles are equal in the given triangle. I am sure, please try to understand. In the given triangle, which are the two triangles? The triangle OPM and the triangle IPM. In this two triangle, the angle OPM and angle IPM equal because of 90 degree. Side MP is equal to side MP because it is a common side. Angle OMP in my diagram is equal to angle IMP, that is equal to 90 minus theta. And hence, because of this 2A and 1S, so called as SAA test, we can say therefore triangle, and the name of the triangle OPM is similar to triangle IPM. Please make a note of this, that the triangle OPM and triangle IPM are similar triangle. So if they are similar triangles, you can see if they are similar triangle, then their corresponding sides are equal. If I said the triangle OPM and the triangle IPM are similar, therefore side OP is equal to side IP. That is image distance, that is object distance is equal to image distance. So I have proved this concept in the image formation by plane mirror, that how we can show to the society, to the student, that the case of plane mirror, whenever the image formed, the distance of the object and the distance of the image which is formed inside the mirror is same. So please write it down, so that in the next talk I will go for the formation of the image by tilting the plane mirror. I have shown, this is one part where I have shown the image distance is equal to object distance geometrically. In another part, to do the more numericals on these topics, we should know what happened, how does the image will form when we tilt the mirror. Only very important point which I have told you in the topic is, my dear, whenever the object is given, सबसे पहले you draw the perpendicular from the object on the plane mirror. I will show you in my next problems where I will draw the image formation by the plane mirror, but without making any mistake. Everybody should learn that wherever the object is given in front of the plane mirror, you will draw the perpendicular